I want to share my story of procrastination because this is something that we are all facing. We all struggle against procrastination at some time or another. Now, if you have gotten to know me before through the blog, you likely know that I am a pretty productive person. I get a lot done and I'm pretty proud of myself for the things that I accomplish, but that does not mean that I am immune from procrastination. So here is my story from last year, and this is what got me really passionate about this topic. I had to take a certification exam. Part of my job, I have my degrees now, but I do regularly have to get certified. And so that means studying for the exams, preparing for it, and then I have to pass that exam. That's part of my job. So I was getting ready for one of these certifications, and it was something I was not looking forward to. We'll put it mildly. It was a programming certification. It is a programming language that I do not like at all. It just makes my head hurt to think about it. And regardless of whether I liked it, I had to do it. Much like you probably are in some classes in college that you're not passionate about. That's part of the deal. So here's what I would do. I'm a planner, so I would make a detailed plan. Here is what I need to do to be prepared to pass this exam, and I would step it out. Awesome first step, by the way. Do that, you guys. And what I noticed was I would create this plan, and for a couple of days, I would do really good sticking with it. And then I wouldn't. I would come up with all these excuses not to work on it. I knew exactly what I needed to do, but I wasn't doing it. And there were tons of excuses I was giving myself. Things like, I'm so tired tonight. I just need a break. I had a hard day. I'm not feeling good. And not to say that those things were not the truth at that moment, but they were my excuse for why I was procrastinating what I needed to do. So I would recognize this in myself. After several days, I would think, oh, you haven't studied this week. And I would get renewed and I would say, okay, let me look at my plan. I would put it on my calendar. Here's when I'm going to study. And again, for a couple of days, I would do a pretty good job. But I would start to give myself those excuses. I was stuck in procrastination. I was procrastinating this. Now, again, I had to do this for my job. So it was not an optional thing. I could just say, I won't do it. I didn't have that choice. So I had to figure it out. So I sat down and I really worked through this and I dealt with this and I figured out like my why. Why was I doing this? What was going on with me? And once I knew that and I could recognize why I was giving myself these excuses, then I was able to take the steps I needed to stop it. To feel motivated about this course that I still didn't love, but I did find the motivation to work on it. I took that exam, I passed that exam, and I got to move on with my life, which is awesome. So that process is what I'm sharing with you in this course, Pulverize Procrastination, because I think we can. When we have the understanding, what's going on, why are we doing this, then we pair that with the skills to take the next steps, then we can get out of that procrastination pattern that we get into so often and so easily. So I hope you will check out the course. If you have questions, always feel free to email me, ask questions. I am happy to answer those. I hope you will sign up and I look forward to working with you in the course.